Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In today's video, we're going to continue on with my eBay store news update. What we do is we update my customers on a weekly basis, or I try to do it every week, where I let you know about what I'm working on, what I've finished, what kind of new products we got in for the store, what kind of supplies I got in for the store, and then also any interesting news that might be appropriate to the store or wargaming in general. So please come back and check these out every week. And you should also check out my eBay store, which is ebay.com/str, because I think that's for store, and then slash wargaming and miniature. So go check that out. You'll find miniatures and painted and new in the box or new in the bag. All right, so enough of that. Now, what have I finished? Well, the first thing is I had a commission for some Russian Napoleonics. It was close to like 175 figures or something like that. I finally got that finished. I finally contacted the customer. He's paid, it's shipped, it's gone. Russian commission over with. Now he has another commission. I don't know what it is, but he'll be notifying me whenever he notifies me. And when that comes in, then I'll be working on that. So that's what's finished. So what am I working on? Well, what I'm working on right now, as you can see on the table, I have 5 phalanx of Macedonians. There are 4 of them foot companions and 1 hypaspis. This is the start. This is the core. I should say the core backbone of Alexander's Macedonians. Once I get done with these, I'm going to put the Alexander Macedonians on the shelf and move on to some other in-store figures, like some World War II figures, some vehicles. So, I think I'm going to do some German Fallschirmjägers. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to. I know I'm going to do the vehicles first, but I want to basically knock out a bunch of World War II 28 millimeter stuff for bolt action. And so look forward to that. Now, if you have any desire for me to, like if you're interested in bolt action miniatures painted, and you have a desire for, let's say, British paratroopers, let me know and I'll do some British paratroopers. But basically, I've got some offensive miniatures figures. I've got U.S. I think they're U.S. paratroopers, British paratroopers, German paratroopers, and German SS. So I've got like 4 starter armies. I'm going to go ahead and knock those out. One of them, at least one of them, right? As well as doing some vehicles. If you are interested more in 15 millimeter, I am going to be putting some 15 millimeter World War II up for sale. So keep your eyes open for that as well. Okay, so that is what I am working on. Okay, I've got a list up here somewhere. Where'd it go? Okay, I'm also working on the Meg boot camp. So Meg is an ancient miniature rule set. It can be played in any scale, but I personally am playing it in 15 millimeter. I have some tutorials going out, and I call it the Meg Boot Camp. So you should go ahead and read that. You should watch those. I just uploaded the rules for shooting, and so now the next video going up will be routes and cab tests, I do believe. Chapter 9.7 and 9.8. All right, now let me go back to what else I finished. I actually did a video on how to put decals on Macedonian shields because they're extremely domed. So there's a technique that I use to do that, and you should check out that, applying little big men decals. Okay, so that's finished. So what do we talk about? Supplies. Okay, so I've got some supplies in. One I'm showing right here are drill bits. We'll get to that in a minute. But I also got some bubble mailers, and now you know that I got these bubble mailers in, and I'm very disappointed with these. Okay, the one reason why I'm very disappointed with these is you would think that this bubble mailer would fold over like this and seal. Well, it doesn't. This bubble mailer actually has the sticky part on the wrong side, right? Now there we go. Let's try to straighten that out. Okay, so the sticky side was on this side, and so if I was to put a book or something in there, I would have to fold it down like this, and then what I wound up having to do was use tape across that. And so, and not to mention, this is supposed to be 9.5 inches on the inside. It is not 9.5 inches. It's probably closer to 9 inches. I mean, you can, yeah, it's 9.5 inches to exactly where it's not even 9.5. 9.5 is in the middle of this, where it's been sealed on the side. This is very cheaply made. I'm very disappointed with these. I will use them, but only on small items, not on any books or anything, because a book won't even fit in there. But I've complained about that bubble mailer in previous version. Now I got this new bubble mailer in. It is very large on the inside. I'm very happy with it. The self-adhesive part of it is on the correct side, so when I fold it down, it will seal properly. I'm very disappointed with those. Those bubble mailers, the sticky part is on the wrong side. And I've already tried I slid the Meg rulebook in this, and it fit with no problem. So I love those. Speaking of the Meg rulebook, I'm jumping to the news now. I contacted Plastic Soldier Company because they're the distributor of the Meg rulebooks, and I was wanting to know why it was no longer on my order form. The dice and the tokens and stuff like that are still on there. Their figures, of course, are still on there, but the rule books are not. So I said, "What the hell? When are you going to restock the rule books?" And they said that unfortunately, I think his name is Scott Hall, or whoever the owner of the Meg rulebook is, stated that they're no longer printing the Meg rulebook. That is unfortunate, right? So I'm not going to be able to order any Meg rulebooks from Plastic Soldier Company. No hardbacks, no box sets, nothing like that. I'm still going to be able to order the dice, and I'm still going to be able to order the tokens and the figures. Well, you can use any 15 millimeter figures. I use Old Glory mostly, but I have tried getting. I got some Zeiston in and some. No, okay, let me not talk about that. But you can still get the Meg rulebook. Um, it's just in PDF form, right? So you can go to the Meg website and you can purchase the PDF. Um, Now there is a company out there that will print on demand. So if you've got a PDF, they'll print it for you and send it. And so I've done that with the Meg rulebook because I want to see what the quality of that print is. So when I get that in, I'll let you know. And if it's a good quality print and if it's cost effective, then I might get a bunch printed on demand and put them on the store for anybody that wants a hard copy of the rules. One reason why I love hard copies over PDFs, and I'm going to have to, well, for one thing, if I had a PDF and I wanted a hard copy, I would have to print it myself, and I'm not going to do that because printing at home will wind up costing more in ink and paper than if you were to just buy the book, right? Plus, it's not going to have a hardback, or it's not going to be quality print or whatever. It's going to be whatever your printer is. Now, if you've got a really good printer, that's up to you. But then usually you've invested a lot of money into that, and if that's the case, then you can calculate that into the cost of the rulebook. So So I like having a hardback is mainly because I can have it sitting on the table. We can reference it when we're playing a game or whatever. I don't have to go to my computer and pull up a PDF and find the rule in the middle of a game. Or if I'm off at a convention or something, I don't have to have my laptop with me or a or pull it up on my phone or something crazy like that. So, to me, that's very inconvenient having to deal with a PDF. What's good about PDFs are like when I make videos, I can take screenshots directly on my computer and put it into the video and stuff like that, or I can actually show on the screen what's in the PDF. That's great. But I wouldn't want that at the table. I'd want to actually have a hard copy. And so I'm disappointed that they don't no longer print those. But I did get a printed copy. It's on the way. It says it's print on demand. So and it says the minimum is 5 weeks. So yikes. And this has been a couple of weeks now, so I'm still waiting. When I get it in, I will be glad to show you guys. All right, enough of that. Now, the Old Glory website. I know you guys do a lot of shopping at the Old Glory website. So do I. It is still down. Apparently, okay, I got an email from Old Glory, and it's not going to be up till the 22nd. And this is like the fifth time they've sent me an email saying it was going to be up on a certain date, and it wound up not being up on those dates. So I'm not confident that it's going to be up on the 22nd, but they said it was going to be up on the 22nd. And they said they actually got a the website was complete and up and running. You know, the admins could get in and look at the website, and they saw that the pictures were not uploaded, or they were uploaded, but they were uploaded to the wrong items, and they mentioned that the items are in the wrong categories. The example they gave was an ancient Egyptian army was actually located under their medieval section. So, so they have to go through one by one, line by line, and figure out where each item belongs and move it. And that's one reason why they're saying it's going to be till the 22nd. But I have no faith or confidence that it will be. Plus, I made a comment about their Christmas in July. They had a they have like an additional bonus discount in July, but the entire month of July the website's been down. So so they said they're going to extend the sale till Labor Day, but that's only if the website comes back up on the 22nd. You can always send them an email or and request a PDF catalog, and then you can order via email if you want. So you still can get it, but I'm sure it's impacting their sales enormously, because I'm not going to order anything from them until the website's back up. Because first of all, I'm not in any hurry to get anything. But if I was like in a like an emergency, like I was going to a convention and I needed a certain amount of figures, then yes, I would probably order. But right now, I've got a ton of orders or a ton of figures. Now I'm going to be, because their website's not up, and I have a bunch of Old Glory miniatures that I want to sell. I've been waiting for their website to come back up so that I could take the description and the prices and all that stuff and add it to my eBay store, so that it would be very, part number, stuff like that, so it would be accurate. But I guess what I'm going to have to do is just manually go through the packs that I have and take pictures of them and upload them individually, and I'll probably be doing that over this next week. Which I have quite a bit of Napoleonic, Ancient, and World War II. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll see if I've got it, if I haven't uploaded it already. All right, so YouTube. I'm doing these last, but YouTube. I have, as you know, I've got a channel called Wargaming in Miniature. And that's where I upload like the Meg Boot Camp or the Ancient Update or what's in the boxes or even computer gaming. I'm going to do quite a big change to that site. Right now it's listed, I've got playlists on there and categories and stuff, and it's kind of chaotic. And a lot of the playlists are getting overburdened, and some of my playlists are super old, or they basically are, they don't need to be on the site anymore. I'm basically going to clean it up is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I think I know what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to be doing that over the next week. Something important, I'm going to film a site or a channel introductory video. I have one on there now, but it's not really a channel introductory video. I mean, it is the introductory video because when you go to the channel, it plays. But it is currently like, oh, so now you want to get into miniature wargaming. Well, this is what it takes. And that video is like 3 hours long or something. It's crazy long. So what I'm going to do is make like a 10-minute video, maybe even less. And it's just going to be like flashy. It's going to be, the music, and it's going to have me, hyping up the store. Basically, it's specific, not the channel. It's going to specifically be talking about the store and the channel as one entity, because really that's what it is. And I'm really going to focus on my channel on historical miniature wargaming and not sci-fi, not fantasy, even though there will be a section for that, but it won't be a focus. And role-playing and computer gaming will be in another a little bitty section, but the majority of the channel is now going to be historical miniature wargaming and painting and the store. So I'm going to have to figure out a way how I want to organize that. All right, let's make sure I got everything touched on. Oh, we haven't talked about bits. Okay, so I want to talk about these. Last week I got this set of drill bits in. It's like 80 pieces. So there's 10 of each of these sizes. The 0.5, 0.8, 1, 1.5. I get 10 of each of those. And then over here I get 2 point, well, I guess it's 10 of everything. 2.5, 2.0, 3.5, 3.0. And these are hand drill bits. And I thought this would be perfect. And I've used the 0.8 just as a trial test run. And I did one of these companion phalanxes using this 0.8, and it doesn't bite into the metal. It's very it's flat on the drill bit. So when you go to drill, like hypothetically, let's say this is my drill, and I'm drilling, the drill bit would move around like this. It slides, or it would dig into something that it shouldn't be like if I was drilling here, it might slide and drill into something like this or whatever. It's very hard to control when the drill bit is flat. So I decided to order a separate set. These sets that I'm ordering are not very expensive, but I wanted to try a variety of different ones. This set came with 2 identical drill bit sets. So basically what that means is every bit I'm getting two. So if I break one, I'll have a second one. And then it comes in a storage case where these are the drill bits. This is just blank. Written on the packaging, it tells me how big the drill bit is, right? It goes, but these only go from 0.3 all the way up to 1.6, and it goes by 0.1 increments. So we've got a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 4, 5, a 5, 5, a 6, a 6, 5, 7, 7, 5. Okay, it's going up by 0.5 at 0.05. This one is 8, 5, 9, 9, 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And this case slides. Okay, so, which you would think that it would just slide off, but it doesn't. You line up the hole with the size that you need, and then when you turn it over, the drill bit will fall out, right? Like that, right? But I'm just going to push it back in because I don't need it. So you can pick and choose exactly which size you need. I haven't used these yet, but just looking at them, they go from here and they gradually get longer and longer as well, not just thicker and thicker. I'm going to be using these 0.8s like right in this general area. I'm probably never ever going to be using these really small ones, but I have them just in case. So I look forward to maybe doing something with these. I really don't need to do anything with them with these figures right here. And my cav, they've already got their spears in their hands and everything already. So, but I also ordered some wire. Now you saw that I had a bundle of wire that was a variety of different sizes and stuff. And I've decided to order the 0.6, just a pack of just pure 0.6. So we're going to get those in. I'm going to see how they compare to these. And then maybe I'll do a phalanx for the store. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do a couple of extra phalanxes in case I ever do the succession. A successor like Ptolemy or Seleucids or something. All right, so let me make sure I hit all the topics. Bubble mailers, we talked about. Drill bits, we talked about. The Russians are finished. I talked about the video on the decals. Product, okay. I've got no product in. The only product I have in is these Old Glory miniatures that I need to post that I've been waiting for the Old Glory website to come back up so I can take the official numbers off of the website. But I might just have to do it, you know. So that's the so no product. I haven't ordered anything from Warlord, Victrix. That's not true. I did order something from Plastic Soldier. It's not in yet. I ordered a bunch of Ultracast, but also rule books. So and that's one thing. I tried to get the Meg rule book in. I also ordered the Meg rule book print on demand. Okay, this is something I want to mention as well. I have the Compendium edition rulebook. The Compendium has all 3 rules in it. It's got the Pacto, the Magna, and the Maximus rules in the rulebook. Plus, it has a bunch of typos. So, typos are included for free. Okay, but the PDF, when you order them, you have to order them by either Pacto or Maximus. Magna Maximus, right, is in the same book, which it shouldn't be because Magna and Maximus are different. So I ordered the Magna Maximus book, and so it's not the Compendium. They broke it up into Pacto and Magna. So if you were trying to learn the rules, you'd have to decide which one you were going to get or whatever. And that's unfortunate, right? I'm really disappointed that they got rid of the Compendium edition. Or just make it, you don't even have to call it the Compendium edition. Just call it Meg. The Meg rulebook. That's all you need. But okay, that's me speaking out. And then what are we talking about? Russians, decals, no product. Macedonian army I'm working on. I should finish these I'm only working on the actual pikemen, so I should be able to get them finished probably in the next couple of days. And then I'm going to be moving on to the World War II miniatures that I was talking about. We have the boot camp being made. I've also talked to you about the Old Glory website and my YouTube changes. Okay, there was one last thing I wanted to mention. Alright guys, so if you're interested in any of these miniatures, check out the eBay store right there, and it's in the description as well. And if you are looking for a commission, you need some figures painted, contact me at my email address. Alright, and I'll catch you in the next video.